Just a reminder for everyone, please silence all cell phones and electronic devices. When speaking during the meeting, please come to the podium, state your name, address, speak loudly and clearly. Thank you. All right, item number 1 on the agenda is approval of the agenda.
I'll move it.
I'll second. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
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 Thank you.
Passes 3-0.
3-0. Item number 2, approval of the meeting minutes from May 21st, 2024.
I'll move it.
I'll second it. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
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 Passes 3-0. Item number 3 on the agenda is approval of claims, and I'd like to call on Shane Albrecht from Baker Group to give us an overview, please.
Yeah, so this month we have 3 claims. One from Frederickson Law Firm for $29,669.13. One from the Baker Group for $34,000, and that is for the month of May. Goldberg Group Architects for reimbursables for $544.59. Grand total is $64,213.72. Any questions?
I'll move it.
Second. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye.
Passes 3-0. Item number 4 on the agenda is a financial report, and Mr. Butler is not here, but it's my understanding that Commissioner Nelson has some information for us.
Yes. So, and I'll say that I couldn't ever be but a button on Dennis Butler's shirt, but that's all I'll try to cover for him today. So in the miscellaneous revenue, we have an ending balance from last meeting of $131,588.08. When we take out the claims that we just approved a second ago, which was $64,213.72, that will leave $67,374.36 in the miscellaneous revenue line item.
Very good. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, we'll move on to item number 5 on the agenda, which is information and update on the LEC project. I'd like to start that by reading our press release for today, dated June 4th, 2024. The authority's focus...
Could I have the press release to hand out, please, sir? Thank you so much. Sorry to interrupt your reading.
I'll have to rewind now. The authority's focus continues to be working with Hausman Construction and Goldberg Group on completion of the project. PR 47 was issued on April 11th, 2024, and is for work on Elevator 6. On April 15th, 2024, the authority issued CCD 012 for this work under PR 47 on Elevator 6, which allows work to start while pricing is negotiated with Hausman Construction. PR 48 was issued on April 17th, 2024, and is for work on fan-powered boxes on ASI 010. On April 19th, 2024, the authority issued CCD 013 for this work under PR 48 on ASI 010 mechanical issues. Issuing this CCD allows work to start while pricing is negotiated with Hausman Construction. PR 49 was issued on Wednesday, May 15th, 2024. PR 49R was issued on Friday, May 17th, 2024. CCD 014 was issued on Saturday, May 18th, 2024. Allows work to start while pricing is negotiated with Hausman Construction. PR 49R removes PR 46 from PR 49. PR 46 added missing ventilation to room 0046. The missing ventilation will be dealt with after the building opens because of cost and time constraints. PR 49R replaces ASI 010, PR 42, RFI 551, PR 42R, PR 43, PR 45, PR 48, ASI 011, and RFI 581. The authority's position is the addition of work on the mechanical system, including additional coils and replacement of certain control and balancing valves, as well as the changing out of fan boxes and adding a VAV box is due to errors on the part of the mechanical engineering services provided by Goldberg Group's engineering consultant in Troba. The equipment, once received, will take approximately 3 weeks to install. The system can't be completely balanced and commissioned until the valves and fan-powered boxes are installed and ceilings reinstalled. The authority continues to wait for PR 50. PR 50 will fix the NC levels in master control and secondary housing control on both levels. The NC levels are currently 60 plus in those areas, with specs calling for 35. The authority is issuing this press release to our continued commitment to keep the public appraised of the changes regarding the substantial completion date. As noted in our latest press release, based upon the current information we now known to the authority continues to believe the substantial completion date will be the end of July 2024. The authority and county continue to be damaged by the law enforcement center project being delayed. The authority and its council continue to assess its additional costs and damages on the project caused by the inactions, and concurrent delays by Hausman, Goldberg, and Goldberg's engineer in Troba, and will hold the responsible parties liable for such additional costs and damages. With that, I'd like to call on Shane Albrecht for additional information, please.
Yes, thanks, Ron. Kevin, can I ask you to come up when you have a chance? So we kind of been out this week doing some backwalks, and punch lists, and wrapping up some areas. We got through most of the elevators. We got through stairwells. Correct. We did a backwalk of a number of other areas. There's some minor correction stuff still going on, but I feel the backwalks have been going a lot better, and we're getting close. We've got the AHUs on this, so the air handling units 1, 2, and 3. We have a backwalk set up for those tomorrow after our OAC meeting. We also had a meeting with Blankenship Hire on the front doors to discuss the fact that they came back scratched, and that's not acceptable to us. So we had a lot of really good news with Sewer getting different areas done, a little bit ahead of schedule on valve installation, fan power boxes. Most of that should be wrapped up by the end of this week, with ceilings to go back in and things starting to clean up. We worked on elevators. Kevin, if you want to go through anything I kind of missed there?
No, I think, the only additional things I could think of was, the testing and balancing folks for Sewer started back on their work as well too, with some corrective work to the HVAC system being done. They will start balancing and testing again. And the corrective work with the elevators and active controls is on site from Ripon, Wisconsin, to help finalize some of the programming with the elevators as they get those back online and troubleshoot the cameras in 2 of the elevators, which I think they have resolved now as well too. So,
Prairie Fire.
yeah, Prairie Fire's out there installing some of the seismic bracing. Something we brought up a while back. That's something we're in review of their submittals as well too, to make sure that's done in conformance with the engineer's requirements for the seismic bracing with our sprinkler pipe as well. So, but they're out there doing that corrective work as well too. So.
They start on elevator 6, or the work on that.
The enclosure for elevator 6 is nearly complete. I think they were hoping to have that thing pretty much in the dry this week.
It's in the dry except for water coming in.
The threshold, yeah, they're waiting to put the door threshold on, and then the roof panel is supposed to be in by the 10th.
We have people scheduled, they should have it installed by the 12th.
Yeah, so yeah, that's almost complete and get closed up as well too, so should be in good shape there.
So basically the elevator is scheduled to be completed by June 24th. Right now, if everything holds to schedule, they should be done with the elevator by June 15th.
So on PR 50 that deals with the master control and secondary control, we're waiting for a response from Introba as far as what needs to be fixed.
Yeah, that is correct. So we've been working with them, Crosman, for a couple of weeks now. I know they've worked with RCE, consulting firm that was brought in. I think they've got some remediation ideas brought forward for AHU3, the big air handling unit over the housing area, to help reduce some of that noise. I know we're still working through a piece with master control as well too. I know Dale Drent with the Bake Group provided some recommendations for that, so I'm hoping we can have that get wrapped up here soon. But yeah, we've been staying in contact, probably gonna get that stuff resolved soon.
So don't have an answer yet, but there's been communication back and
Yes,
forth.
correct.
Okay.
It's not been happening at the speed that we would appreciate, but it's moving.
Okay. Okay.
We can see the light at the end of the tunnel in a lot of other areas, so.
What are we waiting on parts wise for anything else?
We have all the parts for, PR 49.
Okay.
right here.
All the valves are here, all the boxes are here.
So they're hoping to have that stuff wrapped up by the end of this week, which is actually ahead of schedule by quite a bit.
And of course, ceilings will have to go back in.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
there's still a bunch of work, Mark, but Suter's tracking for where we wanted them to hit our date,
Sure.
and actually tracking about a week and a half to 2 weeks ahead of time.
That's great.
Yeah, been a good
I mean,
effort.
But like I said, that's just to help. We still gotta get through PR 50. We gotta get the ceilings back in and get this thing balanced.
Sure.
Both boilers have stayed up and running,
Yes.
so that, we've got that issue corrected with the boilers that we're having trouble with, so we're getting through items and getting it checked off the list. They're working through the chiller right now. Hopefully we'll get the issues corrected with the chiller. It's having trouble staying online right now.
Really?
We'll know more as soon as they test it out, so you guys get through taking some data off the unit,
Yes.
flow rates and whatnot. So they're out there doing that as we go on site this morning, so we'll know more hopefully later tomorrow.
So suit around ahead because they've brought in more guys, or job wasn't as tough, or
So what?
are they running ahead because they brought more guys out, or it's just not as
They brought in some more guys. They said they would. They said they would give us 7 to 8.
sure?
They actually gave us, they actually only gave us 5 to 6. But it's went better than they hoped.
Okay, that's good.
They're working through some challenges right now because the boxes are bigger than the other boxes. Some of the piping was too close to where they are, so
Yeah.
that's why I said they're hopeful to be done by the end of this week.
Okay.
The original thought they could be done, by end of today, but there was some issues with some of the piping.
Sure.
So they need to get some different fittings.
Sure.
But for the most part, I'd say it's been very positive.
Are you thinking that we'll have to order parts for the mask for like PR50 for any of that stuff?
Yeah,
Think
we're
that'll
thinking they're
be-
gonna have to order, right now, I talked with Dale again at lunchtime, and we think they probably have to order 2 diffusers, which should still be in stock, week
Oh.
type thing. And Dale's.
Might have to get in stock stuff. I guess that was my question, if it was some special order stuff
Yeah,
or
special
long
order
lead time stuff.
No.
Okay,
Something they should be able to grab easily off the shelf.
sure.
Basically, it's just taking a diffuser from an 8-inch diffuser, making it a 12-inch diffuser. Same size, 2x2, but 12-inch neck size instead of 8-inch. Other questions?
I brought a letter with me today. I'd like to request that the authority receive, I'd like to read out loud if possible, pass this around yet, so.
I move to receive.
Second, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye.
That's for you,
2-0, I guess.
one for you, one for you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, all right, passes 2-0.
Should pass 3-0, Dan, just wait.
Yeah, I know, but if for some reason he's not.
Mr. Moore, did we lose you?
Put it down. You put it down. Yeah, no. I said, I thought I said aye, but maybe I didn't.
All right, passes
Aye.
3-0.
3-0, is that all right?
Yes. All right.
Sorry.
I would simply,
Okay.
go ahead and, I'm okay to.
Yeah.
raise. And the reason for this is I just wanted to reiterate to the authority and to the sheriff's office and the board of supervisors, well, some of these issues may recently may not be our fault, but they're still our responsibility. So, we've had a lot of correspondence, with our engineering firm, our consultants, as well as our legal counsel and our insurance company. And this is just one of the most recent letters. This is dated back to April 29th. Correspondence with Intro, they're trying to prod them along to help us get this project done correctly. Because that's been kind of an issue over the last 6 months now, 7 months. To you have a mail, just go ahead and read this aloud, and everybody else needs a copy. I have a few extra copies as well too. This letter is addressed to Mike Shade, one of the senior vice presidents of Natroba. And so, Mike, this is a painful letter to write considering the cordial collaboration we have enjoyed over the years. But recent events in Woodbury County leave us with little choice. We respectfully request that Natroba, formerly Ross and Bearzine, make a statement acknowledging its primary role in the engineering issues associated with completing the project's mechanical system. GGA will not continue to take the blame for the firm's slow and incomplete responses to the engineering issues that have arisen pursuant to ASI 10. Obviously, there were ASIs and PRs after that. Similarly, there were issues with regards to the fire dampers that needed attention and resolution since resolved. These current engineering matters under ASI 10 have dragged on for months without adequate response as the community of Woodbury County struggles with the late opening of their justice project. Adding further urgency, local media outlets have recently gained access to the project correspondence and created a narrative describing how the contractor and the architect have delayed the completion of this project using the smoke dampers as one of the 4 primary causes of delay. While we dispute that any delays in completion of this project was due to the fire damper issue, due to many other issues created by HCI, causing overlapping and concurrent delays. The mere fact that the fire damper issue is mentioned as a matter that GGA is not responsible for, we are deeply dismayed that you continue to let our professional reputation suffer due to your firm's engineering errors. Amidst all of the engineering difficulties, GGA's own architecture change orders total less than 0.4% or less than 1/2 of 1%. Based on prior projects and a relationship that is built on those projects, GGA brought Natroba to the project expecting similar results. This has not happened, particularly as it relates to the above-related issues, and while you may dispute the delays, they are being publicized and presented by the media as being responsibility of GGA, at least in part. Mounting media coverage in Woodbury County construction difficulties represents a very real threat for our small firm and our livelihood. Again, I'm imploring you and Natroba to prepare and issue a public statement to clarify its primary role in the smoke damper issue while reassuring GGA and the LEC Authority that it will redouble its efforts to assist in resolving all of the mechanical engineering issues that have arisen during the course of the project. Finally, we have tried to absorb the additional time and expense associated with addressing Natroba's work to the satisfaction of the project's owners and representatives. The level of this time and expense should not have been needed, but GGA cannot continue to absorb costs, expenses, and other damages due to Natroba's acts, errors, and omissions. We will calculate our time spent on these issues beginning on November 21st, 2023, and subtract that from Natroba's fee balance. To date, that figure surpasses $200,000, and we still do not have a complete project. Accordingly, please note GGA reserves all rights at law and in equity to pursue full indemnification from Natroba arising from Natroba's acts, errors, and omissions in this matter. I am personally frustrated as to why Natroba continues to drag their feet. This did not need to happen. In the end, it will be Natroba that must bear the responsibility to answer any of the claims that are made against GGA arising from any of Natroba's engineering services to the extent the authority can prove those claims. It would seem that Natroba would do all it can to reduce, if not eliminate, that risk. This needs your immediate attention. Your understanding and renewed assistance in this matter is appreciated. Sincerely, Goldberg Architects, signed Rollins Goldberg. So, again, I just wanted to bring this to you guys' attention. I know there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes. I just wanted to bring some of this to light to let you guys know we have not taken this lightly, and we will hold our engineers responsible for this stuff. And we will continue to do what we can to help this project be done and done on time and done properly. So, appreciate the opportunity to bring that to you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin.
Anything else on item 5 on our agenda on update? I think we pretty well covered it.
I don't have any more questions for Shane, so some good news, so that's good.
Commissioner Moore? Any questions?
Done. Thank you.
Okay, very good. We'll move on to item number 6, public concerns. Seeing none, we'll move on to item number 7, authority board member concerns. Commissioner Moore?
Nothing here. Thank you.
Okay, very good, and I have nothing, and Commissioner Nelson has indicated nothing. So at this time, we move to item number 8 on our agenda, and that is the closed session that begins at 2:45 with our turn.
You want to just recess until then?
Yes.
Okay.
We're just going to recess till 2:45.
All right, very good, thank you.